Well, the apologies are starting to roll in right now from the prophets who said that Trump would get a second term. We're going to talk about one of those prophets here in just a second. Really quick, though, guys, let me put a shout out here to Velvet, who recently became a $5 patron helping to support the channel. Thank you so much, Velvet. That is a great blessing. And guys, you watching me right now, if you would like to help support my channel and ministry, I recommend you go sign up on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Patreon.com/conservative truth. That link in the description right now gets you access to all the bonus content, but soon could be all the content. The way things are going on YouTube now, I'm getting all kinds of warnings on everything I put out, so who knows how much longer I'm going to be here. If you want to not only help support what I do, but also make sure you keep getting my content if something were to happen, then I recommend you sign up there on Patreon. Please also like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, I had wondered if all these prophets and everybody, these pastors, ministers, whoever they may be, if they were going to come out and apologize now for saying that Trump would win a second term, and that is exactly what we have here. Now, one of those prophets is Jeremiah Johnson. He might be a name that you're familiar with. He has put out a lot of prophecies over the past, especially couple of years, as far as it relates to President Trump. And not all of them were about him getting a second term. A lot of other ones were about just different dreams and visions that God had shown him about Trump and how he would just, lead America back to God again, and he would put others around him in positions to do these things. But he has come out now and issued an apology. He put it out in the form of a letter saying that he repents to the body of Christ for saying this about Trump. He said he heard wrong from God and that he's being held accountable for this. He says he's being held accountable by church leaders who he spoke to about this. And he said, I'm just a man. I obviously thought I heard something from God as it regards to President Trump in a second term, but obviously that wasn't the case. He then goes on to apologize to anybody who now doubts the prophetic altogether and who may never believe another prophetic word, no matter if it comes from Johnson or somebody else. He said he realizes that is a very possible reality now, that it could be when it comes to these people who did put, their trust in faith in a man. And you know what? It's a valuable lesson because we can't put our trust in faith in man. We can only put our trust and our faith in God. And I say this all the time. If you hear a prophecy from somebody, no matter what the prophecy is about, it could be about anything. It doesn't have to be about Trump, but use discernment, pray about it, because it could be that, they're just kind of latching on to somebody else's word and they get all energized up and they think that they're hearing something from God, but they're really not. And for a lot of these ministers, these prophets, you know what? They're going to lose all credibility now because of this. So, the way forward for them from here is going to be very interesting. Now, I will say this, at the time I'm recording this video, it's not January 20th yet, which means anything can still happen. It could be that they have to issue an apology for the apology. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying miracles can still happen. Stranger things can happen. But regardless of whatever happens, we have to know that our true faith has to be put in God alone. No matter what we hear from man, we have to take it to the Lord in prayer. We really have to meditate upon it because not all of these people are going to be right. There's been plenty of prophets, by the way, that have put out a lot of doom prophecy when it comes to America that was supposed to have happened a long time ago. And guess what? It never happened. So a lot of them get it wrong a lot of the time. So we're just going to have to see where things go from here. I expect a lot more of these people to come out and apologize or issue statements or whatever the case may be. Johnson didn't make any excuses here. He's saying, I'm not, whether he really did win in a landslide. He goes, I'm not going to use anything as an excuse. He goes, I'm going to take responsibility and say that I'm sorry and that I was wrong. So those are his words. If you would like to read the full apology, I'll put a link down below here for you in the description, and you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.